Hello, my name is Sherry and I'm with Mayflower Cruises and Tours, and I am pleased to be able to present to you one of the great travel opportunities being offered by Main Street Tours in 2022. I invite you to join them on our Tulip Time on the Jewels of the Rhine, departing April 7th, 2022. Your trip will be led by the president of Main Street Tours, Lori Lincoln. And now on to our featured presentation. We'll depart the U.S. on our overnight flight to Zurich, Switzerland. After 2 nights in Lucerne, we'll motor coach up to Basel to board our river cruise vessel to sail for 7 nights on the Rhine River, ending our journey in Amsterdam. So first, welcome to the Swiss town of Lucerne. Enjoy some leisure time this afternoon as you adjust to the time change, and then later in the evening, we'll have an included welcome dinner at the hotel with your fellow traveling companions. While in Lucerne, enjoy an included walking tour, which highlights the city's landmarks, including the famous Chapel Bridge. Lucerne is a colorful, vibrant town, and your local guide is excited to share her beauty and history with you. Before leaving Lucerne, you'll have some time at leisure to be able to join in an optional excursion to Mount Pilatus. Travel up to the top of Mount Pilatus for some amazing views of the Swiss Alps and Alpine region. As you travel up, just sit quietly and listen for the sound of the cowbells below. It is definitely an alpine experience, and the views will take your breath away. This afternoon, we'll travel by motor coach to Basel, Switzerland, to board our luxury starship, which will be our home for the next 7 nights. While sailing on the ship, you have various staterooms to choose from. We'll start with the Emerald stateroom on the Riviera deck, which is very comfortably appointed. If you're interested in a suite that includes more of a view, consider a panorama balcony suite on the Vista or Horizon decks. This suite features a floor-to-ceiling window, and with a push of a button, the top of the window comes down to the ledge so that you can enjoy the open air. The beds in all of the staterooms can be put together or separated, so whichever you prefer. There's lots of storage in all the staterooms, a private bath with shower, as well as a TV with infotainment and movies. If you're interested in a suite with an outdoor balcony, well, treat yourself to a grand balcony suite, allowing you to make the most of the beautiful landscape and fresh air. There are some other great inclusions for upgrading your suite to a grand balcony suite, so speak to Main Street Tours for more information. Like I said, we have something for everyone. So if you're looking for a little more space to spread out, maybe you'd be interested in an owner's suite, which features a separate sitting area along with a balcony. Again, the upgraded suites give you more amenities when sailing, so be sure to ask Main Street Tours what you can expect if you upgrade to an owner's suite. Our all-English-speaking crew on the ship is there to welcome you and there to make sure your trip is extra special and enjoyable. All meals are included on board our ship and one leisurely seating in the Reflections restaurant, and you can enjoy complimentary wine, beer, and soft drinks with lunch and dinner. You can also enjoy a quick breakfast or lunch in the terrace located in the back of the lounge. Choose to eat inside or out. There are some great common areas and onboard amenities, like our daytime pool, which is all enclosed by glass that is retractable and can be opened or closed depending on the weather. In the evening, the pool area turns into a cinema where you can gather with your friends to enjoy a drink and some popcorn while watching a movie. It is very cool how the floor of the pool comes up and the water cascades down, so it is completely stored underneath the floor, allowing a full room for everyone to enjoy. Relax during your free time in one of our many public areas throughout the ship, including the lounge. The lounge is where many of our group gatherings will take place, as well as some special events and talks. Enjoy the scenery from the sun deck, where there are plenty of seats for everyone to relax as we sail through some of the most scenic parts of the Rhine River. Other onboard amenities that are available to you are the fitness center, the hairdresser, and a wellness area. Now, while off the ship, all touring is included with a personal headset to make it easy for you to be able to hear the guides. And speaking of guides, we'll have all local English-speaking guides and historians that will join you throughout your trip to really bring the destination to life for you with their extensive regional knowledge. Now, this river cruise is designed to showcase some of the best of the local region. Throughout the presentation, you'll hear me talk about opportunities that are called either Emerald Plus, Emerald Active, or Discover More. With Emerald Plus activities, you will have the opportunity to gain a deeper understanding of the destination on an authentic excursions or sessions to learn about the culture. With Emerald Active, you'll have the opportunity to take part in a range of outdoor activities that might suit the more active guest. And with Discover More, well, you can immerse yourself in local history and culture on an optional special excursion for an additional cost. Now, for our first port of call, we will dock in Breisach, Germany. You'll have a chance to visit a typical Black Forest village for some traditional touring. Or, if you're feeling a little adventurous, then take advantage of an Emerald Active guided hike along the trails of the Black Forest with your activities director. And of course, who can resist the Emerald Plus activity of learning how to create a Black Forest cake with, of course, some tasting. Next, we'll dock in Kiel, Germany, where coaches are waiting to take us to Strasbourg, France, for a guided walking tour of the city. We'll see what makes this city so special, including the star attraction, its ornate cathedral. Strasbourg is a blend of French and German cultures. The area is known for its black and white timber frame buildings and beautiful flower window boxes. Your local guide will share with you the history and folklore of the area, including the importance of the stork bird, which is said to bring good luck and fertility. You'll want to keep your eye out for a stork's nest while walking around, truly unique to this area. Enjoy some free time to relax in the main square at one of the cafes, or pop into any of the cute shops for a souvenir from France. If you'd like to do some more touring, join your guide for an optional excursion to discover more in Rhine. Rhine is like an open-air museum. It has managed to preserve its authentic character behind its city walls, which are now besieged only by vines. Our next docking site is Mannheim, Germany, where again coaches are waiting to take us to Heidelberg, home of the oldest university in Germany. Our local guide will take us on a walking tour, including the ruins of a Heidelberg castle. Enjoy the spectacular views overlooking the Neckar River. Walk the cobblestone streets of the city and enjoy some wine tasting before heading back to the ship. If you're up for it, join your activities director on a hike. Next, we will cruise to Koblenz, Germany, which is situated where the Rhine and Moselle rivers meet. Enjoy a walking tour of Koblenz. Your guide will bring this river city to life by exploring all the historic monuments and buildings. We'll visit Ehrenbreitstein Fortress high above the town, which we'll reach by cable cars. Explore the fortress and enjoy the views from above. Now, for those who are interested in an optional trip to Kokum on the Moselle River to visit Kokum Castle, we'll be offering a Discover More opportunity for you. Later, we'll sail through some of the most scenic parts of the Rhine River at a UNESCO World Heritage Site. See Lorelei statue and learn about her history on the river. The scenery is simply breathtaking, and it's a great opportunity to be able to sit on the sun deck and just relax with a drink. Our next port of call is Cologne, Germany. Enjoy a leisurely stroll with the local guides as you explore the area around the cathedral and the old town. Approaching the Domplatz, you can't help but notice the undisputed highlight, the majestic Cathedral of Cologne, a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1996. It is one of the world's largest and most extraordinary examples of Gothic architecture, and it took 600 years to construct. At the time of completion, the cathedral was the largest building in the world. It has a detailed Gothic facade, steeped stained glass windows, gables, and mighty imposing twin spires that rise more than 500 feet in the air. It's always very moving to go inside and see the beautiful stained glass windows and to light a candle. You'll have some free time to explore the streets of Cologne or take part in a Discover More to visit the Cologne Museum. We're now cruising to our final destination, and you'll begin to see the scenery change as we cruise through the Dutch countryside into Amsterdam. A special visit exclusive to this trip is a visit to Keukenhof Gardens. Stroll through the gardens and visit all the different exhibits. The colors are absolutely breathtaking. A little gardening tip from the Netherlands. You see, when they plant the tulip bulbs in the Netherlands, they actually plant them 3 deep. So when the first tulips bloom and their heads pop off, the next one is coming right up behind it, giving the flower beds a longer lifespan. It's a little trick you'll have to try in your own garden at home. After we visit the world-famous Keukenhof Gardens, we're back on the ship in Amsterdam, and the rest of the day is free for you to explore this wonderful city at your leisure. It's a very easy walk from your ship, or maybe you'll want to take a bicycle into town. This is a busy city with lots of great shops and cafes. It's a great ending to our Rhine River Cruise. We are so very excited to have you join us. Everything has been thought out and planned for you. Our reputation is built on providing you with maximum value for every dollar spent. We plan for a balance of scheduled touring as well as some leisure time for you to be able to relax or explore on your own. It is our mission to provide you with a life-enriching experience. I encourage you to hurry up and don't delay on making your reservations because we want to ensure that you get the cabin of your choice. And how does free airfare sound? Make your reservation by March 31st, 2021, and we'll pay for your airfare. So to recap, what does your tour include? Well, free airfare from Los Angeles when booked by March 31st, 2021, round-trip transfers in Europe, 23 meals, all gratuities included, 2-night hotel in Lucerne, Switzerland, your shore excursions with English-speaking local guides, complimentary wine, beer, and soft drinks with on-board lunches and dinners, an on-board activity manager, complimentary bottled water in your stateroom, complimentary Wi-Fi on board the ship. There's complimentary bicycles for you to use ashore. All port charges are included. You'll be visiting 4 countries on this trip. And of course, accompanied by Main Street Tours President Lori Lincoln, as well as $55 of Main Street money for when you return. So how do you secure your spot on this trip? Well, take advantage of the free airfare and just send in your reservation form to Main Street Tours along with a $400 per person deposit. One last thing. You've worked hard for your money and we want you to protect your investment. So Main Street Tours has some optional traveler's protection plans that you can purchase. I highly recommend you review the plans, especially with traveling overseas. Mayflower offers a guaranteed share program for this trip. So if you're a solo traveler looking to reduce your travel costs and willing to share your accommodations with another traveler, just let us know. You will pay the twin rate and we will pair you up with a roommate of the same gender, non-smoking. If another guaranteed share traveler is not available, you will get the room to yourself at the twin rate. So I know we're all ready to get out and start making our travel plans for the future. So don't delay and take advantage of the free airfare. For reservations or if you have questions, please contact Main Street Tours today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you on a trip soon.